Alrighty, it is time for Duelist Kingdom action, and in this one we have got Zane taking on Duke Devlin. On paper, you would say that Zane would be too strong, however, you never know what's going to happen in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Literally anything can happen, especially in a tournament built like this one, so it's not a sure thing for Zane. If Duke gets his strike ninjas early, if he gets a 6,000 point buffer on life points due to the effect of Dice Jar, for example, but you never know. Zane is going first on this one. No, Duke is. Going from Zane's perspective though, he started off with a Proto Cyber Dragon, but that's all he has in terms of monsters. Duke has gone with a face-down defense and a face-down spell or trap. Oh, great draw. Cyber Dragon Dree. Is it Dre or Dree or whatever it is, but 1800. Zane does have Machine Conversion Factory as well. That will put Cyber Dragon Dree to 2100. There's a Magic Jammer and a Negate attack available for Zane here as well, so he is looking very, very good. Early on here, 2100 attack points, staring down. And it is a Skull Dice that's activated. Oh, it only rolls a 2. Oh, it was only tank T34. Duke trying to save his defense, but he would have had to have rolled a 4, 5 or 6. Okay, so it was 50-50 for Duke there. And unfortunately, he was on the wrong side of the 50-50. Possible maybe that he does have one of his 5-star monsters. So Duke's ace monster is Dark Master Zork. It requires 8 stars to ritual summon. So it is expensive, but Duke can summon it pretty easily if he's got Orgoth, because Orgoth is 7 stars. If he can't get that to the field, and he's drawn the right cards. There goes Dice Lops, I think that was. I don't know if Duke maybe just drew that or not, because he could play Dice Lops with Skull Dice, but I'm going to guess that Duke just drew that card. And Gradius has come to the field. It's only a 1200. Oh, there's Cyclone Laser. It won't be able to do a hell of a lot for Duke. Zane does have Magic Jammer, but he doesn't use it. Doesn't really need to, not for Cyclone Laser. It just gives Gradius the ability to do piercing damage, but at 1500, unless Zane activates Negate attack, protects his Cyber Dragon. I think that's Proto Cyber Dragon. Trying to remember which one is which. There's Cyber Dragon Zui this time. It's a 1500. And Zane also has Cyber Commander. Anything with Cyber in its name went in, that's why there's a couple of Cyber Commanders, Cyber Falcon, etc. But Zane looking good here. He's only got monsters in his hand, but I think he's well protected here. Cyber Dragon Zui does have an effect. It gains 300 attack during the damage step only if it's attacking. So useful effect, and Zane used it to its full potential there. 2100. It did, well, in total, it did another 300 points of damage to Duke. That's all it did, but I don't think it's going to matter, because unless Duke Devlin Destiny draws something here, he will likely concede this first match. He goes with a face-down defense and activates a Summon Dice. And Zane activates Magic Jammer, so Duke won't get to roll his dice on this match. If it's I think if it's a 6 or higher, Duke can potentially summon Orgoth, but depending, of course, what he has in his hand. I'm going to guess it was a high-level monster, but I don't know. He's got 1 card in his hand. It could be anything. Negate attack. Okay, so Duke protecting his life points. Only for now, he's going to draw another card here. And no, Duke has ended his turn. Potentially that he Okay, so polymerization was active there. There is a rule with Zane's deck for this tournament. He can only fuse his Cyber Dragons using the original Cyber Dragon. Otherwise, it's way too easy for Zane to fuse and get a 2800 beat stick that can attack twice during a battle phase. Way too broken. So that is Duke's condition for having that monster. He has to use his original Cyber Dragon, the 2100, which he also has a ruling on that he cannot special summon that as well, because it's just a little bit too strong to be just throwing that effect around. But Zane, even with those drawbacks, he is still winning. He is still playing quite well. He did win his first match, I'm pretty sure. And Zane is first to go on this one. So Zane's first match was against Bones. Bones did pick up a win in that though, which was quite surprising. So Bones' deck is significantly better. With Panic's match yesterday against Joey drew good cards, but I did actually see a monster and I thought that would actually be a good addition to Panic's deck. 1700, I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was a Fiend monster. 1700, when it's destroyed, both players take 500 damage, so the effect's not too bad. It looked a little bit like Great Angus, if anyone knows that card. But, oh, Duke's rolled a 3 with Dice Foon, and it was a negate attack. He's got Gradius with Cyclone Laser. He's got, was that Skull Dice down? He's got Dice Reroll there as well. And he plays it down. But yes, we are going to boost Panic's deck just a little bit. Just give him a little bit more heavier attacking options in that 1700, 1800 range, because he's got a lot of low power monsters. He's got some okay defenses, but you know, the defenses, they don't last forever. And Panic's not going to be able to win duels defending alone. 7 completed by Zane on Cyber Soldier of Darkworld. That'll be 2100. And it's looking bleak for Duke. He did activate his Dice Reroll. He does have Skull Dice. He'll have to roll a 6. He's got 2 chances to do it. He rolls a 4. He uses Dice Reroll. And rolls a 1. Well, he would have been better off at the 4, but you got to go for the 6. But unfortunately for Duke, he did not roll a 6 on that turn. Duke really needs his card called That 6. Then he can change his 1s to 6s, his 2s to 5s, and all that craziness. There's Summon Dice. It's not a bad card, Summon Dice. If you have a level 5 or higher monster and you roll a 5 or a 6, you can special summon it. That's actually a really powerful effect. Shard of Greed activated from Zane. It'd be great if Duke could get Orgoth to the field. Orgoth is actually really strong. Its effect is actually really, really good. Alright, 1100 as Proto Cyber Dragon comes to the field, and 2100. More, that's 3200 altogether. It's left Duke with 4300, and he is... We've already accepted that Duke is going to be one of the lower performing duelists, but his deck is in there, and it is always good fun to watch because of one monster in particular, and that would be Dice Jar, which unfortunately Duke hasn't drawn yet. What will he go for here? He's activated Monster Reborn. I guess he has to. Otherwise, he's probably going to run out of life points on the next turn. Gradius comes back. It's only 1200. It could get rid of Proto Cyber Dragon, though. Zane hasn't got any face-down spells or traps, so Proto Cyber Dragon is destroyed, but Gradius is staring down a much stronger machine at this time. Zane has drawn his card. He's got 3 in hand. And would you believe it, another Proto Cyber Dragon. So 9 and 11 will be 2,000 off Duke. He's going to be at 2,300 at the end of this turn. He can still use his summon dice. He's basically going to have to draw Orgoth and get the summon dice right if he wants to come back from this, I think. He's drawn Oni Tank T34. Oh, and he's... Oh, 3 or 4 you can special summon from the graveyard, and he has rolled a 3. So he's brought back Gradius again. And has summoned Oni Tank T34 in attack mode. 1700 defense, but looks like it's going to take out the Proto Cyber Dragon. Zane down to 6100, but it's looking like it will be... Oh, there's Dimension Hole. Ah, clever. Okay, so take off Oni Tank T34, so you can't incur damage with it being in attack mode, but you are down 1 less monster in your monster zone. Zane has got 2 on Shard of Greed. He'll be able to draw 2 more cards. And, oh, it's Hunter Dragon. And unfortunately for Duke, he took the risk with Dimension Hole. I guess he had to, but Zane is going to be up 2-0, and he will be playing for a bonus point. If you sweep your opponent 3-0, you earn yourself a bonus point, which can be used at the end of the season to potentially make finals if you are just out of the top 8. So, all important bonus point playing for Zane here. He just missed out against Bones. Bones managed to pull a win in against Zane. So Zane and Duke will play one more time. So Duke Devlin has won rock, paper, scissors. He's elected to go first. So Duke playing to try to block Zane from getting a bonus point. So still something on the line to play here for Duke. He's got a massive task ahead though, and with Cyber Dragon Zwei and Cyber Dragon Dre, it's going to be very tough for Duke. That's a very good starting hand for Zane. He's got Foolish Burial. Now that's actually more beneficial if Zane's got a fully powered up Cyber Dragon deck. He did use it in the anime, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think Zane did use Foolish Burial. Oh, that could be interesting. Needle Wall. Dice Reroll has just been flipped up. Oh, it's Zane's turn. I thought it was still in Duke's turn. Oh, I'm going mad. Shard of Greed activated. Zane also activates Foolish Burial and gets rid of Cyber Dragon Core. It's only a 400 attack, so he's got a couple of them in his deck as well. Cyber Dragon Dre has come to the field at 1800. So it is stronger than the 13th Grave. Oh, would you believe it? Skull Dice again. He rolls a 5. It's not a bad result, but he needs a 6. It's the only result that's... Oh, and he's done it again. He's rolled a 1. Did that in the last match as well. In the first match, I think it was. He did that as well. But not getting the 6s is Duke. He's not been lucky in this match. There's Needle Wall. And it rolls a 5. Maybe he should have held his dice reroll and used it for Needle Wall. Oh, 1 day of peace. Neither player will take battle damage until the end of Zane's next turn. Zane has drawn Ramay, or Ramai. Not so sure how that's pronounced. Ramay. I'm going to say Ramay is how that's pronounced. Taking a guess, so. Decreases the opponent's life points by 300 points. Added that in to pay the nod to the big lightning bolts and stuff that the dual arenas make when Zane summons his big strong dragons and his big machinery as Needle Wall is activated. Oh, and he gets it. He's got the 3 and he has wiped out Cyber Dragon Dre. That's a win for Duke, although Zane does have Thunder of Ruler. So Duke is not going to be able to do any damage on this turn. There's Dice Foon. Oh, and he's got a 4. We'll be able to get rid of Shard of Greed. That will stop Zane from being able to draw 2 more cards on the next turn. That's a win for Duke. There's a Dark Assailant. A couple of the cards which he summoned during his Dungeon Dice Monsters match against Yugioh. And Cyber Dragon Zwei. Duke unable to attack due to the battle phase, being skipped by Thunder of Ruler. Oh, I don't know about Duke playing that down. Well, I guess he had to protect his life points as well, of course, but Needle Wall rolls. He needs a 3, but it's a 4. Oh, and straight to the end phase for Duke. It's not looking good, but, well, unfortunately we haven't seen Cyber Jar. There's Cyber Falcon, 1400. Now, Duke did win last week. He won against Joey, which was actually a very hard-fought match. And 1500 off. So Duke does have a win under his belt at least. So it looks like he's going to be 0-3 here in this match. But Duke will have a 1-win, 1-loss record. 4 is rolled by Needle Wall, which will not do Duke any favours. He's gone with a face-down defence here. There's Polymerization for Zane. And Cyber Soldier of Dark World has just been played. And Duke's... Oh, Dice Jar. Oh, Duke could actually lose if he doesn't roll high enough here. Oh, he's taken 1500. Oh, that's going to lose him the match. Yes, Dice Jar has cost... Well, it is a rule of Duke's deck. He has to play Dice Jar if he can. But it hasn't done him any favours in this one. Duke was not lucky at all in that game. That is such the way of the dice. Zane has won 3-0. He will pick up a bonus point now. And in the next match, it is Jaden and Mako, which again should be a tough match to call as well, hopefully as well. Well, Zane picks up a win against Duke Devlin. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I am hoping to go back live very shortly as well. Thanks for tuning in wherever you are in the world. Stay safe. Take care. Farewell.